Well, I decided to stop hunting. I got some dark storm clouds here brewing, and I just wanted to be a little closer to my vehicle, so I decided to go eyeball a field. I thought that was maybe a flat button, but it looks like it is a one of those tack buttons from trousers. That's fairly old. It might be the sunburst style. Got gnats out here in the field today, kind of annoying me. But I'm gonna do a little bit of eyeballing here. This spot, I think it'll be pretty good, but you can cover a lot more ground eyeballing than you ever can with your detector. So I'm gonna do this first, and based on what I see, I'm gonna make a decision about whether I'm gonna dig it. All right, let's get eyeballing. Signs so far, 1920s, 30s, 40s. Here is a piece of a pocket watch or a wristwatch, maybe a wristwatch. Kind of weird. Yeah, the 1930s and 40s finds continue. This is probably a latch from an ice box or similar. It was chromed at one time, so that tells you the age of this piece. All right. It's wonderful. It's marvelous. Got a marvelous find. It's not in great shape, but I'll take it. Most people would miss a little tiny fleck like that, but that is a bead. And if you got your glasses on, you can see them. Very cool, little glass bead. It's either a rosary bead or a Mardi Gras bead or just a necklace bead. Very cool. Well, everybody, I don't know how long my luck is gonna hold out here. I'm eyeballing this spot. I got rain over to one side of me that I can see coming down. Can't tell whether it's on its way here or not, but the wind has picked up some, and I'm concerned that I'm gonna get rained out. The site, there's lots of pottery, but it's like, little white pieces of pottery and stuff. A lot of nails. I'm finding some crosser buttons. Speaking of, here's one. So my hunch is like 1920s, 1930s grouping of quarter houses or sharecropper houses or similar. Usually don't find anything but wheat pennies in these types of spots. It can be fun to eyeball. Sometimes you get some oddball finds in places where they put these houses on top of an older site. So if I eyeball a flat button in here, I'm definitely breaking out the detector. But absent that, there's typically a lot of trash in these spots, so you dig yourself to death. And I've got better sites. So we go on the backup plan. So that's the estimation so far. I'm gonna keep at it here. I'm gonna do some time until the rain kicks me out. And here's another crosser button over here. Saw over in the next row. We'll see what happens. The wind has really picked up now. I think I may have a bead here. I'm not sure. Looks like a bead. Yeah, it's a bead. Glass bead. Cobalt blue. Well, here's a marble, I think. Yeah, it may have melted. Yeah, it's a melted. Oh no, it's some sort of a jewel or a bauble, maybe from a chandelier or something. It was down here to wash into this ditch. It's starting to rain a little more. I haven't found a coin yet, which is kind of weird, but sometimes people get in these spots and they dig themselves to death and try to cherry pick all the coins out and stuff. So I still think I find as much or more with much less work in just eyeballing these spots, but whatever. Folks want to dig themselves to death, they're welcome to. I can eyeball some silver war nickels and buffaloes and Jeffersons and V's. Yeah, and anything gold is going to be left behind because there's so much aluminum. Anyhow, all right, back at it. Ooh, it must be a Bennington marble. That's what I'm thinking it is. Awesome. They never get old. Here's that Nicolage I was talking about. Don't be a Jefferson. Probably is a Jefferson. I think, yeah, it's a Jefferson. Probably from the 40s, if I had to guess. Hard to tell, but yeah, probably from the 40s. Cool. Well, there's where it was. Next time, maybe a silver Jeff. All right, keep at it. Hey everybody, I've got a button here. It's fairly new. It's like a tortoise shell or something. And then this is that's probably an N&W button, if I had to guess. Yeah, I think it is. Norfolk and Western, Lynchburg, Virginia. Those were made. They were super popular work clothes on yeah, N&W. They were on denim coats, work coats, and things like that. 1920s, 30s, 40s era, 50s. All right, back at it. Well, I just picked this up. That is a lens, a broken lens from an oval pair of spectacles. It's kind of cool. You hardly ever see that, but it's definitely neat. Kind of makes you wonder about the last person that looked through these. It's pretty cool. Yeah, wow. Very cool. Got another marble here. It's just a cat's eye. I pulled another one out of a deep hole. I could just see the very top of it sticking out. But that's kind of nice. It's starting to get a little darker now. The rain has held off, so thankfully I'm gonna keep going. Oh my gosh. 2-in-1 video. It must be a Bennington marble. That's what I'm thinking it is. Awesome. Love it. Got a glass stopper from a bottle. Probably a medicine bottle or similar. Or a drug or chemical bottle. Yep. Really cool. Got another marble here. It's so quiet. The wind is basically stopped. It's just quiet and peaceful here. Cool one. A little beaten up by the plow. Oh my God, what is that? What is that? It's just laying there. Is that a Confederate script I button laying there? Oh my God. Folks, I am I am shocked. That looks like a Confederate script I button. It's on a pillar of dirt in an eyeball field. If I'm correct, that's what that is. Just plain as day. It looks like a script I. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. It is. Oh my God. It is. It is an eyeballed I button. I don't even know what to think. Oh my God. Well, this eyeball spot just earned a detector on it. I'm just floored. I just don't even know. I don't even know how to process that. Oh my God, right there's where it was. I just can't speak. Hey folks, so I just got this button. You can see where I was sitting down, just kneeling down there. I just got that button right there. And on down here, I already saw, when I was sitting down there taking a break, I already saw a clay pipe right down here. And it's just starting to rain a little bit, so I'm gonna get chased out of here by the weather pretty soon. This is the kind of clay pipe that had a stem that was a reed stem that went in that end. But I'm just still shocked at this. I can't even think straight. I don't even have a detector in my hand. I mean, I've just been eyeballing here. Wow. Hey everybody, here is the finds board. You know, as an eyeball hunt goes, it was pretty thin, but gosh, wow. First off, I had some metal finds up here. Pack rivet donut. Got 2 pieces of lead-headed nails for like tin roofing. Some sort of a spout. That piece of an icebox door or hinge from some sort of industrial item. I don't know what that is. It's copper. I just saw that there. Some sort of a washer, brass. Guts from a wristwatch or pocket watch. I got a valve stem here from some sort of a tire. I was hoping that might be like a crumpled up plate or something after I found that button, but anyhow, then we have some marbles. I'm pretty happy to have those. Decent number of marbles actually. Got the 2 Benningtons. Super excited about. I just like Benningtons. I got a whole bunch of Prosser buttons and newer buttons too. There's some newer buttons in here that some of them are like composite, some of them are like plasticky looking things. I've got 2 bottle stoppers, one brown glass or olive glass, and one that's was clear originally, probably turned amethyst colored in the sun. I've got the crystal piece from, I don't know, chandelier or a bauble of some sort. Then I have a couple of things here. I've got that sunburst style button that I had found earlier. It's yeah, it's got a stipple design on it. It's a tack button. Probably, I would say early 1900s, very late 1800s on that. Got the N&W button. I like that a lot. Lynchburg, Virginia, where that was made. Iron-backed tack button from denim, work clothes. Got the Jefferson nickel, looks like a 1954 maybe, 1950 something. 59, I can't even tell. But I have the pipe, clay pipe. Would have accepted a reed stem. The bowls are always busted on these in plowed fields. Of the beads I found, only 1 bead was actually glass, and that was this little tiny red thing. So I'll stick that with my beads. I just wanted to show you this. This didn't come from that field, but it says Washington at the bottom. I'm not quite sure what this is, but maybe a piece from a coin bracelet or something. It looks like the same kind of Washington bust as is on the Washington Quarter, so I would say it's 1930s or more recent. It's just pushed through there. It's stamped, thin stamped brass. So that's kind of interesting. And then, of course, last but not least, this Confederate infantry script I button. Had a plow ding there, but it cleaned up really pretty nicely. I am just floored. It is a blank button on the back, no back mark. There's no Civil War history there. I can think of several ways it might have gotten into that field. It might have been discarded by a veteran. It might have been something somebody purchased somewhere to collect or as a souvenir and lost. No idea. I mean, it could have been a family heirloom. So I'm going to check the surrounding fields just to be safe. But I am so stoked with that, and you know, I consider that to be my best eyeball find. All right, catch y'all later.